and welcome to Nonsense Farm. Today is a big day in the apiary. I've got 6 queens that I need to find a home for. We're going to be doing splits. I'm going to requeen, all kinds of things to do. I'm going to put honey supers, any of the honey supers that I have ready to go, on top of whatever hives look like they need them the most. We're right on the cusp of a nectar flow here in North Texas, so it's time to really take advantage of that. To those of you who are new around here, and there are a lot of you, I'm so happy. I'm Cathi. Today I'm going to be joined by my other sister, Cathi. She's really my bonus sister. Her mom married my dad well after we were both adults. Anyway, she'll be here in a minute, and she's going to be helping me. So it's going to be a fun day. So much to do, so stick around. Okay, my sister got here. Woohoo! Hi. Hello. All right, so our goals today are to get the 4 honey supers that I have available and ready onto whichever hives are prudent to put those on. Then I have 6 queens, and I need to get those 6 queens into colonies. So either splits or requeening, I need to have those 6 queens on there. All right, I have this thread running around my neck, and I'm not sure if my Bluetooth headphones are picking that up on the audio, so the audio might be terrible today. I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Let's go. Okay, so that end of the yard, time and time again, it's proven that hives do not do well down there. So the one that was way down there is now way down there. That one has a laying worker, and so obviously we need to do something there. This one was not queen right last time. That one is not queen right last time I was out here. There were a couple queen cells. We're going to look in there and see what's going on. It's possible we may combine those two and put a queen in them. I don't know. We're going to have to think about it. This one is already a double deep. I think they're doing real well. I'm going to look at them and evaluate if I want to give them a queen, see if the queen in there is doing well. It's already a double deep, so we may give them a honey super. This one is a triple deep, so this one is a big candidate to take one of the boxes off, make it its own colony, equalize all the resources, and put a new queen. This one is a good candidate for a honey super. This one, you can see that I just did put a honey super on it. This one is a triple deep, so this is again one where we will equalize everything, take one of the boxes off, make it its own colony, and put a queen in. Here's one of the new nukes that I just finished putting together this morning. These guys already have a honey super. This is another triple deep. Another nuke I just built this morning. This is that swarm that I caught in the trees about 10 days ago. I just saw the queen this past weekend, so I'll refill syrup on them because I had to give them undrawn comb. I only had one thing of drawn comb, so I really need them to make wax and fill up those frames. Here's another triple deep, so candidate for a split. Here is, I did a split into this nuke. I'm going to see what their queen situation is, but it is very possible that I will just stick one of the queens in there because that's easy. And then here, these guys have a honey super on. And then there's our little delinquent Dallas Cowboys hive that's just hardcore laying worker. So we'll rectify that today. Right after I turned off the camera, Cathi asked me a question about how can you tell when there's a laying worker inside a hive. So I'm going to show you. And really, I'm going to show her. Okay. Do you see how all these are like corn pops? They aren't like the flat brood that you would normally see. See how it's all corn pops? Those are all drone brood. And what happens when they have not had a queen for very long, then a worker starts to lay eggs. But the problem is that a worker is never fertilized. And so drones are unfertilized eggs, always, even when the queen lays drones. she chooses whether she's laying fertilized or unfertilized eggs. And drones are always unfertilized. So when you see only drone brood, then what you've got is either a laying worker or a queen that was inadequately fertilized, and she has lived out her useful life.
And it looks like they just lay here.
Yeah, exactly. So as you can see, this hive is not doing well at all. So probably what we'll do is we'll move this box down there. We'll just shake out all the bees and let the bees that are workers find their way, to another hive. Yeah, there's just a few bees in here. This one's basically gone. Here you have some brood. They'll hatch out, so we'll be sure to move this. But I'll remove those queen cells, and then we'll give the whole colony a new queen, and everyone will live happily ever after. All right, let's see how these guys are doing. Obviously, they're doing better than that other hive. You can tell even just from the entrance. Look at all this. Had the whole hive. Yeah. Yep. Got some ants. All right. The box feels really light. No. All right, so here, there's no feeder in this box, and there's nectar. So, you're getting nectar from somewhere. I do see some drones, but I see layers. Gosh, that breeze is nice. Okay, you see here how there's all that corn pops? So there's definitely a problem. Okay, so I think I remember you are supposed to shake out all the bees on a laying worker hive, because then the one that's laying will be gone, and I think she can't fly back. I'm not sure if I remember that right, but anyway, so all right, so let's go down there. Let's carry that Dallas Cowboy hive down here and put it right next. And then what I want to do is open up one of the triple deeps, get a couple of frames of brood, and then we'll put a queen in here in between some brood, close them all up, and let them figure it out. Okay. And then hopefully in a couple of weeks, I'll come back, and it'll be a whole new day.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so we'll see. All right, first let's go get the cowboys. All right, we just did a split on a triple deep. We pulled out a box and equalized the brood and put the queen in the box that doesn't have a queen. At least, please God, let that happen.
We didn't see the queen.
We did not see the queen. So we're still looking for a frame of brood for this laying worker hive. So we're going to look here. I kind of think this second box is pretty new. So I don't know that they will have brood to spare. Box we probably just put on within the last couple of weeks. So they may not have brood to spare, and we may not put a honey seed in. We're just working to fill up this second box. Let's pull this off. Hello, ladies. Oh, do we have a smoker? I get so intent on what I'm doing when I get down here.
Supposed to be doing it. Yeah,
unless you're putting a waiting wall to go out, and then it never will. All right, there's a completely undrawn frame. Well, they may be a candidate for a new queen, maybe. See nectar and pollen. I haven't seen any brood yet. And at this time of the year, she's not laying brick houses. Watch it closer. Wow, look at all that beautiful pollen. Isn't God's creation amazing? Yep. Still no brood, not liking this. How do you know? Oh, because it's not. Yeah, there's no light up there. Lots of pollen, lots of nectar. No brood yet. Yeah, I don't think these guys have a queen. So we may have just succeeded in using another one of our queens. How many did you get? 6. I originally, this winter, I ordered 8. And then when he told me they were ready, it seems like everyone's looking for queens right now. I was like, well, how about if you send me, oh look. How about if you send me 6, so that way you got a couple for someone else. That one's it. All right, here is no brood. I don't think there's anything here. Would you look at one of those queens? Yep. All right. Let's stick this baby in there. First of all, let's see how they act. They certainly don't seem like they're trying to kill her. Normally you would want to put this in between 2 frames of brood, but there isn't any. Squish queen in there. All right. Enjoy your new queen. Accept her well. This is good ab work lifting these boxes. All right, let's look and see what we have in here. See if we have some extra brood. I like where I got these queens, and I like the guy that I got them from. Just since he's a, an independent guy, it's not like I can order him and say, okay, my delivery date's going to be March, whatever, because it's just whenever he has them. And this year, the weather was a bit of an issue. But like last year, I got them from a more industrial, place, and I had a problem with accessories like superseding the queens, which when you buy a $40 insect, you really don't want them to be superseded. I think once we get the language hive taken care of, I think we should take a break, get the comb and drive to the other end of the farm to get the bees on the yeah, I can help you. Look at that. Wavy hill. Look at all that. Nope. This, I think, is a recent box also. So, up here, let's see what's down below. Hello, ladies. See you again. What I might do while I have this open is put two of those frames here and put this up top. Because if you're just still in feeders, one on top, you know. Guess I can do the other side at the same time. It's just drawing its own. Beautiful drawing. Yeah, it is. Oh, is there room over there? Well, while my queens decided to poop out this past week or something. So they were here when you checked before? Everything was going good? Well, obviously last time I checked it was good because I put another box in. How long ago was that? Well, I don't know. They don't keep notes. Yeah. I do not see anything here. Well, isn't that special? Alright, well, we'll take another queen. I'll move this up to the top. Here's this one. Oh. Although I should have just kept it out. Put one in. Yeah, and I may end up wishing I'd gotten all 8 of those queens. Let's watch how they act. Wait a minute. They're showing interest in them, but it doesn't look like they're all what they're attacking. They seem happy to have it. You know, another thing is a lot of commercial just really do this for their living. Beekeepers, they requeen every year, all their hives every year. So they never have to deal with getting surprised by pooping out. The battery died on the camera, and so we just had to keep up with what we were doing. So anyway, we'll give a whole review of everything we've done today, but right now we're checking on this. And here's what I did is split into. I don't have any reason to think they have a queen yet. I just can't help myself to look at them. Well, and there's some awfully young larvae in there for not to have a queen. That's interesting. Like darn young. Man, I see day-old larvae in there. So that's interesting. Maybe they do have a queen.
So what did you split them from?
I don't remember. I'm the worst at keeping records and remembering everything else. Yeah, see, I have a queen cell there. And there, and there, and there. Okay, that queen cell's open. I wonder which ones are shooting out that needle. Huh. Well, I guess we'll just close these guys up and see what continues to happen.
So you think they made them a new queen?
Well, that was the intent from the beginning.
It looks like, I mean, every one of those queen cells was open. So one of them probably flew.
One of them was born and then killed the others.
Right.
Yeah.
And then flew and mated.
Yeah.
And now is
laying.
riding.
I mean, next week
That's
we'll
what it
tell,
looks
right?
like.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
what it looks like. So. The other thing we're doing is putting as many honey supers on as we can.
Does this one have a new queen? It does not, right?
It does not. No, this was we found the marked queen. Okay, left her here. So yeah, we have some drawn honey supers, and we are putting them on as many hives as possible. I'm about to be out of town next week. Then I'm in town for another week, and then I'm gone for 2 weeks. So I need to get as many supers on as I can, because the flow is for sure going to start while I'm gone, and I need to be ready. We're using this 9-frame spacer so that we can put 9 frames instead of 10 in the honey super, so that they'll draw out the honey more fat, so we get more honey per box. Is it good? All right, so today we placed 6 new queens. We did splits, we requeened, we added honey supers, we discovered some very young larvae in a split that I did earlier, and so I guess that one yellow and blue nude box, we didn't put anything in there, so that's an extra one, right? Yep. And we hopefully resolved one laying worker hive, and yeah, this is springtime beekeeping. So now I'll go out of town, and hopefully every single queen will be accepted, and we'll have a tremendous honey harvest. So thank you for coming along. I hope that you would subscribe if you're not already. Share my videos, like them, you know, all the things. I'm too tired. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.